is urgency in promoting sustainable environmental practices to combat indiscriminate dumping of waste, pollution, and other human practices that degrade the environment in an urban setting like Lagos State. And this came to the front burner in Lagos at the 2025 annual lecture and awards of the Property and Environment Writers Association of Nigeria. Our correspondent Fatoke Kunle compiles details on this report presented from our studio.
Lagos, the commercial nerve center of Nigeria, has over the years faced challenges associated with an ever-growing urban city in terms of waste management and environmental sustainability, despite the various measures and efforts put in place by the state government and stakeholders in urban management.
Lagos has over 22 million people and it continues to grow. Of those 22 million, more than 70% are residing in what we call urban slums. So, and the ability to reach them is also reduced by first the nature of the road system, inaccessible areas and things like that. So that is what makes it difficult. But if we get information across to people electronically, I mean, there are a lot of people, even through social media.
No wonder government functionaries and industry players converged to brainstorm on how to promote environmental sustainability at the 2025 Annual Lecture and Awards with the theme, Place of Waste Management in Relation to Lagos State Government's theme, Agenda, and Air Quality Management in Lagos Megacity, Challenges Policy Framework.
We're developing a unified waste management information system that will link billing to verified service. We're going to track fleets with GPS, and then we're going to reconcile material flows from the transfer loading station to the MRF and to onward markets. In other words, that waste management information system is going to identify every waste generator. You will have a unique ID. If you're a resident, owner of a property, you'll be recorded in that system. And then we're going to track how much waste you generate and also how much you're recycling.
We insist that people don't shoot beyond certain points or certain standards. We have set our standards and LAGVIS enforces that standard. The result of that is the reduction in the number of very heavily polluted vehicles or heavily polluting vehicles that you see in Lagos. These days, you hardly see all of those high emission vehicles unless you are the type that goes around in the middle of the night. Like that or guy that manages PSP. You'll be going around in the middle of the night looking for where there's waste. So you will now see all those big trucks that are emitting badly, but they don't go out during the day.
In view of the immense degradation of the environment, mostly by human activities, the time seems now for concerted efforts to promote environmental sustainability which provides for the present and future generations.
It is the practice of meeting the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations. Why would you want to compromise? The future, those who are yet unborn. Environmental sustainability has to be sustained, Promoting social equity, justice, and human well-being. Then ensuring economic growth and development while minimizing negative environmental and social impacts, economic sustainability.
The Lagos State Waste Management Authority. So they have so many packages, so many programs to clear the city of waste. And the most important one is that they are doing waste well. And also we talked about air quality. Lagos, because of the high population, so many people are here. There's pollution from places of worship. There's pollution from vehicles.
There was a panel discussion on the urgent need for reorientation by the public on attitudinal change and reforming the public-private partnership on waste management in Lagos to get the private sector more involved.
When government puts in place policies we as human beings, we always want to, break that rule or policy to suit ourselves, and that's why there has not been good results to show for the efforts that the government has been put in place for waste management. So it is about people, and once we as a people, once we can reorientate ourselves as regards the management of waste, the generation of waste, and the management of waste, I think things will get better.
We realize that most of these things are being run by politicians, and you discover that the people that really vie for slots in trying to partner with government, they are not giving. And you realize that it is all in the hands of the politician, and at the end of the day, the professionals are being taken out of the whole regulation of environmental thing in Lagos State.
Government officials and industry players appear to be singing with the unanimous voice, but that achieving a sustainable environment in Lagos requires collaborative efforts not only by the government but strong involvement of the public.